Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Jim Jordan has some really bad news for the deep state. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please visit that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@ExplainAmerica. And when you get there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. Guys, Jim Jordan, he's on Team Trump all the way. And one thing that Team Trump wants to do more than anything is wipe out what it calls the deep state. Who's the deep state? Well, the deep state is career politicians, people who are appointed to positions they never leave, right? Because, well, they're kind of stuck there for life. They're appointed to positions, either that or they're put in positions that they're put in because they have friends in the right places. They have friends in political office. All of these things that tend to happen. Well, see, Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, they're forming the advisory committee called DOGE, or the Department of Government Efficiency. And one of the things they want to eliminate is this swath of federal workers who work from home. Now, look, I got a home studio here. I work from home. But I'm not in the government. Your tax dollars aren't paying me. And so, I can't say, listen, I get it. I get why you want to work from home. It's glorious. It's fantastic. If you're the kind of person that can work from home, which is debatable for a lot of people. But if you're working for the federal government, you should be in the office. Most of them should be in the office. And Trump, he's going to eliminate people that don't want to come back to work. They used the pandemic as a springboard to get a lifetime job from home that was never supposed to be a job from home. This job was always from home. The one I'm in right now was always from a home office. It never was in an office building. So, you want to change the job you took to an office job because you're piggybacking off of what happened with the pandemic. It doesn't seem quite right. And Jim Jordan, what he's basically saying is, look, there's absolutely proof to show that these type of workers work better in an office environment than you do at home. And he's going to help Doge and President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance when they, actually get into those roles, in eliminating these people if they don't want to come back to work. They have the option. They can come back to work. But if they don't want to, well, then look for other work-from-home opportunities. They're out there. I want you to watch this video with Jim Jordan and let me know what you think in the comments.
Well, speaking of all this, I'm sure you're in touch with the Doge brothers and their government efficiency. I call them the Doge brothers. Yeah. They don't dance as well as the Blues brothers, but they almost dance as well. Don't you think government bureaucrats ought to show up for work? Like, you can't work at home, work in the bathtub, work on your gym, work on your abs. Instead, you should come to work. And if you don't want to come to work, maybe you should lose your job.
Of course. I mean, start, cutting as much as you can, looking to reduce regulations, which will help our economy take off, along with the tax cuts you were talking about in the previous section. But then show up to work, for goodness sake. Of course, you're more productive when you show up for work. I think, less than half the people who work in the federal bureaucracy actually come to work here in D.C. They're all working remote from Maryland or Virginia or wherever they happen to be. So, of course you got to show up to work. Everyone knows you're more efficient. You're better when you do that, but unfortunately, we don't have people in our government doing so.
Well, there was something about a 5-year waiver. I mean, that's just absolutely crazy, and it's one of the many things that Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy have to stop before killing the regulatory state.